Hey, check it out. Phil from New York Rocks. We're here down at the New Jersey, New York Kiss Expo, and we're here with Len De Lessio, a famous photographer, actually.
Thanks a lot, Phil.
Yeah, you did a lot of great photography, vintage photography from the beginning of the rock era. Talk about how you got started with the photography back in the day. And now it wasn't with Kiss. You started out with somebody else. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was a kid in photography school.
Right.
And one of my teachers said to me, you know, if you want to take pictures of rock people, you got to get backstage.
Right.
So I said, all right, well, you know what, I have tickets to go see Alice Cooper. It was December 1st, 1971.
Wow.
I called up the management company, and I guess they thought I was a nice kid, and they said, well, you can go to the hotel room. And I get up to the hotel room. Alice opens the door, says, hi, come on in. We shot about a roll and a half of film, and you know, back then it was film.
Right.
Shot about
was
a roll.
Black and white or color?
It was black and white.
Yeah, yeah.
I owned one camera, one lens, and a little flash. I aimed it at the ceiling, and that picture started a career. I took those pictures to magazines and the record company, and all of a sudden I had a career.
It wasn't easy shooting back in the day, I remember, because everything was on film, and especially in concerts with the lighting, you know, that's a really hard thing to do. How'd you get, you know, perfect those pictures that came out so beautiful?
As you go to the venues, you'll get to learn when a certain light comes on. They didn't have the lights like they have now with the computerized, where they're swinging around and moving around.
Sure.
As the lights would come on, you go, oh, I know that's F8. Yeah. Okay, when that light comes on, I know it's F4. You know, you would just know. Wow. You would just have to, by experience, you would know that stuff.
You shot a lot of manual back in the day.
It was all manual. You had to shoot manual. You had to shoot manual.
Automatic like everybody shooting.
No. It was
digital too.
Well, you know, the automatic's a lot. It makes things a lot easier sometimes.
Now, how'd you bump into Kiss? Now you filmed Alice Cooper. Was Kiss next after that? After that?
That was 1971. In between 71 and the first time I photographed Kiss, I was doing a lot of work for MCA Records, Lynyrd Skynyrd, Elton John, Neil Sedaka, all of the people that were on Skynyrd, The Who, and the woman who was the head of publicity, Carol Ross. She ended up being Kiss's first official publicist. So she called me up and she says, oh, I got this band that I'm handling. Then a bunch of kids from Queens, and you should go see them at the Academy of Music. It was January 26, 1974.
So how many times after that did you shoot Kiss? You must have shot Kiss a lot of times after that?
I didn't shoot them a lot. They had a lot of photographers. They were very smart that way. They had a lot of people that they worked with. So instead of just having one person to count on, they had a bunch of different, really good, very talented photographers. And I photographed them most of the time when they were in New York City, but also they brought me out to Pittsburgh, to the Stanley Theater. It was a special show they were doing, and I think the opening act was Rush. They flew me out there. We had a great time. We did some great pictures, and some of those are here too.
Okay, now with the photography of Kiss and everything, what was like the most that stood out the most?
Photo shoot that I did was a private photo shoot that they asked me to do at the Beacon Theater in the afternoon. It was just me and Kiss, a couple of people, Bill Aucoin, Carol Ross was there, and it was just me and them, and we did some pictures. It was supposed to be the Kiss Alive 2 album, but it ended up that we didn't get enough good stuff. We didn't get enough stuff, and they had to recreate the album cover with another photographer. But I love those pictures.
So they were in costume, and it was like a press shoot?
No, they were in full costume, and they did everything they did. And one of the pictures is on the Nothing to Lose cover.
Okay, now how about live? Because that was like a press thing. What was the best live day that you shot for Kiss? Go ahead.
I think the best live day that I shot was at the Stanley Theater in Pittsburgh. I had full access. I was the only photographer there.
Was that the first time too?
It was not the first time. The first time I photographed them was in 1974. All
right, so it came after that.
In April of 1975. And I was the only I was there with them. I had full access to the stage anywhere I wanted to be.
Okay. Now talk about some of the pictures that you have behind you. You have a lot of Gene Simmons over here, and you sell them. Go ahead.
I'm selling them, but you know what I did was I like to put together because at the time I used a camera that had a motor drive.
Right.
You could hold the button. You could hold the button down, and it would do a sequence of photographs, and that's what I like to do. You'll see some of the photographs I have on the wall are sequences, one step apart.
You must have had a good camera. You were shooting them fast because you got to get fast photography to catch the action.
Well, once I started getting work, I invested money in good equipment, which is what everybody does. You know, you got to really do that.
Well, you know, I want to thank you. It's a pleasure. But you got the Richie Scarlett shirt on, and I see you had a couple.
Scarlett shirt on. Richie Scarlett, we love you, man. I'm always representing Richie Scarlett, Richie, the Emperor of Rock and Roll.
Yeah, and let's talk about how you can find out more about you and get in touch with you, because now the bands are going to be coming on. Yeah, you know, it's like so much to talk about. You're like a history, man. And besides that, you're a native Staten Islander. You live right where I live in the same town, even though we were from Brooklyn, right?
We're originally from Brooklyn, but we live in Staten, Italy. Staten, Italy.
Hey, you know, you got to move.
Find me, NYROCKSTV.com.
Oh, that's where you are?
That's where I am.
Oh, all right, cool, man. It's almost like NYROCKSTV.com.
Right.
Who rocks better than us, Lenny? Who?
All right, brother. Nobody but us.
We rock the best.
We rock the best.
All right, peace out, everybody.
All right.